What is the difference between Python's list methods append and extend? What's the difference between the list methods append and extend?
Append appends a specified object at the end of the list. Extend extends the list by appending elements from the specified iterable.
Append adds an element to a list. Extend concatenates the first list with another list/iterable.
What is the difference between the list methods append and extend? Append adds its argument as a single element to the end of a list. The length of the list itself will increase by 1. Extend iterates over its argument, adding each element to the list, extending the list. The length of the list will increase by however many elements were in the iterable argument. Append. The list.append method appends an object to the end of the list. Whatever the object is, whether a number, a string, another list, or something else, it gets added onto the end of my underscore list as a single entry on the list. So keep in mind that a list is an object. If you append another list onto a list, the first list will be a single object at the end of the list, which may not be what you want. Extend. The list.extend method extends a list by appending elements from an iterable. So with extend, each element of the iterable gets appended onto the list. For example, keep in mind that a string is an iterable, so if you extend a list with a string, you'll append each character as you iterate over the string, which may not be what you want. Operator overload, _add _plus, and _iadd ++ equals. Both plus and plus equals operators are defined for list. They are semantically similar to extend. My underscore list plus another underscore list creates a third list in memory, so you can return the result of it, but it requires that the second iterable be a list. My underscore list plus equals another underscore list modifies the list in place, it is the in place operator, and lists are mutable objects, as we've seen, so it does not create a new list. It also works like extend, in that the second iterable can be any kind of iterable. Don't get confused. My underscore list equals my underscore list plus another underscore list is not equivalent to plus equals, it gives you a brand new list assigned to my underscore list. Time complexity. Append has, amortized, constant time complexity, O1. Extend has time complexity, OK. Iterating through the multiple calls to append adds to the complexity, making it equivalent to that of extend, and since extend's iteration is implemented in C, it will always be faster if you intend to append successive items from an iterable onto a list. Regarding amortized, from the list object implementation source. This means that we get the benefits of a larger than needed memory reallocation up front, but we may pay for it on the next marginal reallocation with an even larger one. Total time for all appends is linear at O(n), and that time allocated per append, becomes O1. Performance? You may wonder what is more performant, since append can be used to achieve the same outcome as extend. The following functions do the same thing. So let's time them. Addressing a comment on timings. A commenter said, "Perfect answer, I just missed the timing of comparing adding only one element." Do the semantically correct thing. If you want to append all elements in an iterable, use extend. If you're just adding one element, use append. Okay, so let's create an experiment to see how this works out in time. And we see that going out of our way to create an iterable just to use extend is a minor waste of time. We learn from this that there's nothing gained from using extend when we have only one element to append. Also, these timings are not that important. I am just showing them to make the point that, in Python, doing the semantically correct thing is doing things the right way. It's conceivable that you might test timings on two comparable operations and get an ambiguous or inverse result. Just focus on doing the semantically correct thing. Conclusion. We see that extend is semantically clearer, and that it can run much faster than append, when you intend to append each element in an iterable to a list. If you only have a single element, not in an iterable, to add to the list, use append.
Append appends a single element. Extend appends a list of elements. Note that if you pass a list to append, it still adds one element.